Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second video of theme area 51, Masonic Magic Square 51, and GROOM Lake, and the Revelation chapter 9. So last we covered in the video was the destructor IAO. And I told you about the line on the dollar bill. Let's take a look at this. Okay, this is the dollar bill. If you make a line and you put it up a little bit more up, you touch the letter A on the edge, and the line will stay straight, the star will be straight, and then you will get the I. This will give you a new word on the dollar bill. The down triangle will be then IAO, the destructor, and that's his triangle of abracadabra. We will see that in a minute. And the whole word that will not be Mason, but it will be Mayon, which is the May, and that's the $1 bill, 1 Mayon, and on the base is 1776, which is totally the birthday of the Illuminati. Okay, I will cover the dollar bill in another video. I just showed you that. Okay, and I want you for 1 minute to remember this is very important information. The satanic seal on the Vatican seal will give us a word that is Satan's. I have taken the proportion of this angle here in order to get the right letters. Okay, this is not exactly it's a thick here angle, and it starts. We have to do this on the same on the Vatican seal. You get the word Satan, but there is more. There is more. Vaticanus, if you noticed, in Latin they have the V, and they use the V for the letter U, and that's done on purpose, because if you anagram Vaticanus, you get satanic and 2 V's. This 2 V, then you can turn around and you get the Masonic seal, the Masonic compass, and this seal, this part of the satanic seal. This is very important for them. That's why they don't use the U, they use the V to get status satanic and the Masonic seal. And the first letters are SS. We will see that Nazism belongs to the Vatican, it's theirs, and it's totally satanic. We will cover this. Another thing, if you put the Azazel demon seal on top of the Vatican seal, it is a total match, and you will get 2 dragons. We will cover this in detail in another video. Anyway, you will get 2 dragons and an oil, which is the Illuminati symbols. And if you go to the Trinitarian Commission, you will see that this is a total match, and these seals are made parallel, including the dollar bill, but I will cover this in another video. In Greek, Vaticanus will anagram to Nyctovasia, which means night walking, and we will see a lot of anagrams in Greek. They use the Greek language for this kind of things, okay? This was some information from the last video. Let's go to the next part. We will cover Kunduru, this is Babylonian Stella Kunduru. They were put on borders to frame land. You will find this one in the Louvre. It's older than 800 before Christ. And it's about the Gilgamesh and other myths of the Babylonian. The story goes like this. Shamas dig the underworld, and you can see the pillars of the world. And this is in the abyss, and Satan is a snake. Okay, he is in the abyss. He takes the souls. He has digged the hell, and actually that's his realm. Okay, and that's what we are interested in, is in this creature here that is below the pillars of the abyss. This creature is under the earth, where these the lion and this bird is walking. He is under the earth. And this stellar is 800, later than 800 before Christ, and the Gilgamesh story is 3,000 years old. When the Apostle John writes the Revelation, he cannot know about Gilgamesh, neither the time, no Babylonia exists anymore, or the language, and the place is correct to even heard about these creatures. And this is very few of them, of these icons of them exist. Okay, not very famous creature. It's called the Scorpion Man in the Babylonian Gilgamesh text. And let's go to the next table to see what we have here. So we have a head of a man. He wears a worth, something on the head that is round. He has an insect body and a tail of a scorpion, as you can see, and he has flies. This is the Scorpion Man from Gilgamesh, and he guards the entrance and the exit of the underworld. Now, what the apostle says is that with the angel of the abyss, there will grasshopper coming out, and they will look like head of a man. These grasshoppers, they will be like horses ready for war. They will wear a wreath on their heads. They will have women's hair, long hair, teeth like lions, and lots of other things. What is interesting is that he says they have the tail of the scorpion with centers, not one, but he uses the multi here, kedra, centers, and we can see here this creature here. He's got two centers here. Here you go. One this one side and one in the other side. So this is a tail with two centers. And in the Revelation it said scorpion tail with centers. Okay, this is a description of what comes out from the abyss with the angel. Now I've put here a scorpion. We can see this is not a scorpion. This is a grasshopper. It has wings. A scorpion has no wings. So it matches better with the description of the apostle in the Revelation. Two centers. Okay, let's go to the next table. This is all I could find about the Scorpion Man. And these are seals, Babylonian, and from different museum collections. Not much of them exists. I believe that these are some kind of transhumated dwarfs or something like that. They have no legs. They can run and they can fly through equipment. I don't believe that this is biological. I believe that this is more like transhumanation. Here is the tail of the scorpion. He wears something on the head like a wrath. He is ready for war. What he describes, the apostle, and exactly that is this creature that is the guardians. These creatures are the guardians of the sun god SHAMAS, who dig the underworld and live and is the archon of the underworld of the Anunnaki. Here are these scorpion men. This is all I could get. There's one more picture I have of them. And these are the flying discs or flying whatever from the Anunnaki. Lots of technology we find in these seals and stelas of the Anunnaki. Let's go further. Okay, this is SHAMAS digging the underworld. We see these are creatures, angel forms, gods, and demons with two faces and different things. They brought magic and all these demonic things, actually, the Anunnaki. But we will find a lot of technological things with them. This creature is above this snake, this serpent that is in the abyss, literally, here in the stela. I have a lot of more stela, but this is with this grasshopper creature. And the question is now, how did, this is Satan, of course, how did he get caught in the abyss? And well, there is only one explanation here. And if you go to Genesis chapter 3, God tells this to the serpent, you will tear him his foot and he will smash your head. And that's prediction on Genesis chapter 3 for the resurrection, for the crucifixion and the resurrection. And that's the only explanation how they got down there. Let's take a look at SHAMAS. This is SHAMAS. He actually builded the underworld. He builded the tree of life. The Kabbalist uses this tree of life. A serpent goes up to this tree of life. And we can see here some technological equipment they're using. I will do a special series about the Anunnaki and how they copied the electromagnetic brain activity and the pineal gland and make a technical pineal gland in which they can send parasitic signals to the brain. That's actually what the third eye is. We will cover this in another video. In here we see this connection to the craft. This is the pineal been manipulated on these people. They connect to the craft and to the tree of life, and we will see what this actually means. Now let's go further. So these are different stelas of the snake. I believe that because this scorpion appears always next to the snake of this Kuduru stela. These are all Anunnaki symbols. That it might be this particularly creature that they represent here, except of the zodiac. Okay. I find this snake all in the abyss all the time. Well, the abyss was digged in this area. This is the Euphrates River. This is Mesopotamia. And actually, the Garden of Eden is mentioned in the Bible between these two rivers. And all these stelas come from this area. So this is, literally Satan. There is no other explanation. The river stands between River Tiger and Euphrates, and this is where this snake appears in the beginning of time of humanity. Ur and Nineveh at that time, 3,000 before Christ, and older it was the Gilgamesh text, and we have this snake here digging an underworld. So this is Satan. Okay, let's go to another video. I'm here covering something else. I want you to see this is SHAMAS. Okay, this is SHAMAS. He's holding something. He's on his flying sun disk, whatever, and he's holding this pomegranate, 3 pomegranates. We can see that they're holding this in the tree of life all the time. Okay, and the pomegranate, this is you can see this on the tree of life. This is totally mechanical. There is nothing natural to this. Again, this we have here connection from the craft of SHAMAS to be manipulated with this pineal that will control the electromagnetic field of the brain, and being connected to this mechanical tree and SHAMAS. You can see cables here, and this is a parasitic technology. Well, in Greek mythology, we have Persephone that goes to the underworld, and in order her to stay, she must eat a pomegranate, which is this 6 star Solomon seal symbol on the bottom of this. And exactly this is the pomegranate here that is being depicted on the tree of life. We will cover this. Okay. More in detail in other videos. Let's cover a bit SHAMAS again. This is a Hatra coin. SHAMAS, this is like a snake, you can see that. And this is the sea. This is the snake, and this is a half moon symbol. This same Hatra that is 1,000 before Jesus Christ, they kept it in Roman coins. We will see that SHAMAS, the sun god. Here we have snakes. Here's the flying sun disk, the underworld. Okay, and SHAMAS is also the Capricorn. And the Capricorn in Greek and Roman mythology is Saturn. Okay, remember the trinity of the square of the Masons. And one thing more, this is SHAMAS, this is the disc, and he sits on top of 2 satyrs. Satyrs are his base. Here we can see that. This all comes from that area. SHAMAS again, these are the stars, SHAMAS and Ishtar, with snakes. So he's the sun god and he's a snake. Okay. Utu SHAMAS, he appears between the rivers Tigris and Euphrates, where the Garden of Eden stood, and he digged the underworld, and that would be Satan, of course. Okay, here we can see these satyrs. He sits upon satyrs. Here is his seat. This is the symbol of. This is the key the Shenki of the Egyptian, the way they gather the souls for the underworld. He's holding the Shenki. This is an omega. We will find this in many forms. And these are the three symbols. They still hold the half moon, the star, and the sun. These are the three very important symbols in idolatry. And all this derive from SHAMAS. The Anunnaki are flying technological demons, literally with technology, with a lot of technology. Let's go a bit further here. These are different depictions in different times in areas of the world where we have this sun disk and Ahura Mazda and SHAMAS, and even the Egyptian have this flying sun disk, which actually is the same, and it comes from SHAMAS. This one is from the palace of I'm gonna put some more information later on from where this all these archaeological pieces are coming from. I'm gonna give you some information about them. We can see that in all of these pictures and depiction we have actually satyrs. Satyrs is half goat and half man, actually demon-like creatures. And the devil is a satyr, don't forget that. So here is this coin of SHAMAS from Hatra, and these are Roman coins, and they keep the SC because they adore SHAMAS, and he only changes names, but not any of his symbols from the time of Babylon. We have no changes in the symbols. We can see here their angel flyings. These are not gods, these are demons, and they have technology. People don't understand at that time what technology is, and they're mistaking them for gods. Okay, let's take this here. What does SHAMAS mean? We will go to the table of Phoenician language. A stands for Taurus or ox, M stands for water, and the S stands for teeth. Now, so we have teeth, Taurus, water, Taurus, teeth. That's his name. And the Taurus now, that's the part we have to see, is actually the Merkaba, the six-pointed star, the Solomon seal. That's its seal because that's where the souls are going. In many religions till today, this is where the souls are going. But when this is activated, it goes around, and it is a Taurus. It's the name of this device is a Taurus. I will cover this very shortly. The Merkaba, and so the name SHAMAS means the one who eats the water of life, because Merkaba stands for Mer. It's an Egyptian name for spirit. Ka is life, and Ba is the soul. He gathers the soul, and his name is the one who eats the water of life. What that would cover his name for the underworld and for hell, of course. I will do a few more to see angels breaking the earth. If we find some of them through mystics and Illuminati artists, we have here one. The Kundalini is actually made from the Anunnaki and the Nagas. These are serpent creatures, this angel rises from the abyss, from inside the earth. It's satanic. This is the Ang, this is Cruz Ansata, and we have the rose of the Rose Cross, and this is the ring of 8 of infinity. It's total satanic. Okay, this is, we have here 1. And what have I more here? We have here Jofra. Jofra is a mist. He's totally, he is painting only devilish things. He has made a picture of an alien, but he puts him in Satan's realm. An angel that rises from the abyss, Satan, of course. And now this is what we are interested in. This is, the painting is called Hermes the Trismegistus. Hermes was the one who got the souls to the underworld, and he was using Kundalini or Carduceus. It's the same name for the same thing. We can see this is outside. We have Carduceus, Kundalini, and inside there is the serpent around this body, and there rises like a phoenix, this angel. So this is the angel of the abyss. We can say that this is literally an angel of the abyss. The painting's name is Hermes a vision of Hermes Trismegistus. You can check this out. We are interested now in what he has painted here below, and he has painted a grasshopper with the head of a man and a tail of a scorpio. Now, where would he get that, is the question. So he knew something, he saw something, there is something more going on with mystics. As I told you, they're using the Archibaldo technique in the paintings, and we will see now what he has hidden behind this painting. Let's see this side by side. The locust, the grasshopper of the Babylonian stela, the snake, angel here, Kundalini. Kundalini was made from the Anunnaki, and the abyss, and Hermes, which he was the one who got the souls into the underworld. So this is all matching, and we have nothing to say. I did hear a bit of analysis to get a picture out of the technique, what they're drawing beneath to transfer to the Illuminati, because this is the way they use to transfer information to their own. This is the snake, actually, the body and snake's head. You can see this here. This is a snake's head. Angel, snake, abyss, underworld, Satan, and there is nothing here to say. So we have here ABRAXAS, ABRAXAS, that would be Satan. ABRAXAS has another form of an angel. He is the angel of the abyss. It's the same, the destructor. And we have here a National Security Agency with the ABRAXAS and prism, which is the eye. We will cover the eye and all the technology of the Kundalini in the third eye, how it works, this is made. Now, we will go to Raphael in the Vatican, in the fourth room of Raphael, of Constantine room. We will see this painting on the ceiling. It is a painting of an empty room. It's in the abyss, that's what it wants to say. And Jesus on the cross, the second he dies, that's what he wants to say. He falls on and breaks down Hermes. Okay, this is Hermes, the Kundalini that brings the souls to the underworld. And again, I put here that in Genesis, this is written, you will tear his foot and he will smash your head. And this is the way they got locked in the underworld, in the abyss, the resurrection. There is no other explanation. And this is pictures of what happened down there. Jesus went out down to the underworld. He stayed 3 days, and he took the souls and he destroyed the place. And that's how they got caught in it. These are from Eastern. From the Catholic pictures. This is Greek Orthodox, and we can see the breaking of Hades and the taking of the souls of the underworld. He smashed the underworld, and that's the way they got down there. Okay, let's go to I will cover until here, and we will make another video for the rest of the information. Thank you very much for watching.